Today we are going to pack up this trailer and hook it up to tow it the proper way without wrecking anything. Follow along. You want to start by making sure that any slide outs or awnings are all rolled up first. Once your slides and awnings are all in, it's time to remove your stabilizers. We're only going to remove the stabilizers. Whatever you have for wheel chocks are going to stay in place. So in our case, we're using these bolt down wheel chocks. Leave those in place, but lift up your stabilizers. So we're going to do that now. And ours are super easy. We just push this button and it lifts them up out of the way. You might have the screw style ones, which is okay. Just screw those out or whatever you got to do. Just make sure they're lifted all the way. We're going to do the exact same thing in the front. Now's a good time to just make sure that everything in the trailer is all secured. Like in our case, the straps for the TV have not been put on yet. With the load all secure, we can now close up the stairs and lock the door. Now that we've got everything all lifted up, we do want to lift the tongue up just so that it fits underneath the truck. So we're just going to push this down, get it lifted a little bit higher, just so that we know that we'll be able to slide the truck tongue underneath there. With this all lined up pretty good, we're just going to lower it down until the ball is inside the hole. Like that. We do not want to put any weight from the trailer onto the tow vehicle yet until we get these bars in. So we're going to put these bars in next. These holes have a little slot, and this has a little pin slot in it too. So when we slide these up, they'll only go through one way like that, and then you can turn it and it'll just hang all by itself like that. We're gonna do that on both sides. So we're gonna go through and then back over. Now I like to count how many chain heights that I've got to hook onto here. Usually you're gonna be 5 or 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to hook that on. With the tension on there, use the spar to pull just like that. It'll lock in place. There's no pin or anything needed, but you want to make sure that both sides have the same number of chains on them. So this side was 6, so the other side's also going to be 6. Now with both of these on, you can see it's kind of loose here, but as we lower this, it's going to totally tighten up. So we're just going to lower the trailer down now. until that jack stand is off the ground. Okay, with that up, this is now going to be super tight. It's not going to go anywhere. We can now put the lock on, and I use one of these hitch locks for my pin, like that. And then we can put our chains on. Now the chains, it's important that they cross. You can see that there's a tie point here. So this one here comes from this side, so it has to go on the other side. And that's hooked on there from here. And then this guy goes on there like that. They have to cross. Why do they have to cross? I'm not totally sure. And then we need to connect our wiring, which in this case it goes under here. So our wiring is in, but we will check the wiring before we pull out. And now, and only now, is it okay to undo our wheel chocks. So we didn't want to undo them until we were safely connected to our tow vehicle, so that we know that this isn't going to roll in any direction. So 100% connect to the tow vehicle, then remove your wheel chocks. That's this side. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. With all our wheel chocks out, the final step will be to roll off of our leveling blocks and put those away.
Stop. I'm filming you. Do it neatly.
Film me.
That's not neatly. I don't want to film that.
Next thing we want to do once we're all hooked up and everything is fully ready to go is check our lights. Make sure that our signals are working, our brake lights are working, all of that is working. So we're going to do that real quick. Left, right, stop. And it's really that easy. Now some of you are going to say, do I have to follow the steps exactly as you did them? Following the steps exactly how I did them guarantees that you will not wreck anything, you will not bend anything, you will not break anything. The keen observer or the seasoned RV enthusiast is going to know that some of these steps can be done in a different sequence, in a different order, and you will be just fine. But those of you who are new to RVing want to do it this way, because if you don't, bad things will happen and you don't want that. But that's really it. It is now time to pull away from your campsite. Make sure to do it nice and slowly. If you have a wireless camera system, it certainly helps to make sure that you're not hitting any of the trees, any of the posts, the electrical, or any of that. If you do not have a wireless camera system, a spotter is very helpful in a case like this, just to make sure that you're not hitting the trailer on anything as you pull out safely. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.